Yeah, here we go. You're on it.
Well, hello everybody, and thank you for coming to the Covidarity Festival. I can't pronounce it. My name is Jacob. I'm part of Brighton's Migrant Solidarity, and we're very pleased to be sort of playing host to the Sussex Refugee and Migrant Self-Support Group, aka the Jollof Cafe. Normally you can find us on a Tuesday lunchtime at the Cowley Club, but not in these coronavirus times. It's Sussex Refugee and Migrant Self-Support Group is, as it says on the tin, a group of refugees and migrants who support each other in their kind of struggles to beat the border, to move. And but one thing that I think I've noticed through my years of doing kind of migrant solidarity is that very often there's a kind of tendency to tell the story of migration as and asylum seeking as terrible things happened in these faraway places in Africa, in the Middle East, in Asia, and people had to flee and they came to the UK, and it was very hard because the Home Office is evil, which is true. And then that's the end of that. But of course, the actual reality is, and I think this is something that is a very important sort of learning for me as a white European, is that people came from political struggles, political and social struggles in their home countries and remained political agents here in the UK. So we really wanted to kind of give a chance to people to just talk about the political struggles in places where they came from, instead of having to kind of parade themselves as a refugee. So that's what we're about today. And we're very, very lucky to have three great speakers. We've got Tarek, Fasaneh and Chipo. We were going to start with Fasaneh, but there were some technological problems. So we're going to start. So we're going to start with Tarek, and then we're going to move on to Chipo, and finally to Fasaneh. So I'm going to mute myself, switch off my camera, and pass you over to Tarek to talk about his struggles in Bangladesh. Thanks very much. Tarek, you're on.
Jacob?
Yeah, you're good to go, Tarek. Get going.
Yeah. Just open the app a little bit. Okay. Just hold on 1 second. Okay. Yep. My name is Tariq Mahmood. I was born in Bangladesh, and I'm trying to say my story, but it can be missing occasionally, actually, because my memory is not good at the moment. My mental situation is very bad. I suffer lots of anxiety, stress, depression throughout my life, roughly 14 to 15 years. There are things that have scared me for life, and they have made my memory and my mental state very bad in general. From a young age, I realized that I was different to everyone else in my social circle and society. I was not into something not straight, I was calling it gay. My family found out about me not being straight. They were all furious with me, look at me in disgust, shooted at me constantly, beat me up. My dad was always abusing me because he was the most religious, and this was not allowed in our religion. One day I had enough and tried to commit suicide by hanging myself from the ceiling fan. My sister saw what I was trying to do, and she instantly stopped me. From the point, my family calmed down, and instead of abusing me, they tried to explain that what I was doing was not good from not being straight to trying to commit suicide. That fact that I thought committing suicide was the answer made me very ashamed about myself, and that caused me to go into more depression and stress. In the beginning of 2009, around March, April, approximately, I was approached by some of the members of the Islamic party called Jamaat Islami in Bangladesh, and they wanted to fight me for who I was. There was four of them, I think, and they attacked me from all angles. They slapped my face, punches me, and one of them attacked my knee. So my right knee is quite injured. I feel, and so bad that I am permanently injured on my right knee. And to this day, I can feel some pain in my right knee. I can't exercise properly, so do any heavy work using my knee. And this was a turning point for me. I was not safe, even more depression, and my family life was going to be ruined because of me. This was one of the lowest point in my life for me. So in Bangladesh is a religion-based country. So this LGBT is totally no exist, no allow. And if they found somebody like that, they try to abuse and insulting, and the Islamic party, they try to kill that kind of peoples. That's why end of the 2009 I decided that I needed to leave the Bangladesh for my safety and to try and find some peace and just be away from Bangladesh. I had an opportunity to come down to England with a student visa, and so I took it February 2010. A couple of my friend and my mom helped me to have enough money to get to London and little more accommodation for etc. Ever since then, I have been in survival mode on just a river, surviving and living day to day, moving from sofa to sofa, place to place, etc. I know what the age likes to live on stress, and I spend a lot of time homeless. My story is much deeper than these wide lots of details. However, I know we are limited with time of this interview, so I wanted to keep it brief. Uh, Jacob, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Sorry, Tarek, I forgot to unmute myself. Sorry, everybody.
Can you hear me, Jacob?
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Do you want to say anything about your political work in Bangladesh before you came to the UK, or are you happy to leave it there?
Political situation in Bangladesh.
Yeah, you were part of the opposition party, no, in Bangladesh for a while.
I was not an active worker, really. Not really. I was any active politician in Bangladesh. I was, so I don't have much idea about that. I just was kind of supporting. That's it, but not any active person politics.
Cool, I understand. Brilliant. I mean, is there anything else you kind of want people to understand about the situation in Bangladesh, the situation here?
That's only I want to say about LGBT. What is totally is not allow in Bangladesh society, and people did not accept, and people did not realize what is this. It's not a normal in Bangladesh society, in Bangladesh family. It's totally not exist. If they find someone else, somebody is LGBT, they think, what is this? It's disgusting. They look, this is very disgusting thing they do. It's very shamed.
Yeah.
It's not an easy life in Bangladesh to live any LGBT person.
So in the end, I mean, you've come to the UK so that you can be yourself, so that you can
for protect myself.
Yeah, and
because
to live into
because the Islamic party, the end of the day, they was trying to kill me, and they threatened, and they was behind of me always. And the end of the time, they said we're gonna kill you once we find you. So that's the reason to come down in this country to save myself, basically.
Amazing. I mean, I have no idea how you have managed to survive, and
This was terrible. Yeah, this is the terrible story was behind of that. I'm using this, then I feel more depressed, and I was I facing critical situation at times, and only in my family, my mom was helping me and tried to contact. Still, she tried to contact to me, and she's the person supporting me by financially and plus the other things also that you have to save your life, so get out from this country. However, I will help you whatever you need.
yeah,
So only
which is
mom.
amazing. It shows that there is hope that love and decency will triumph. And yeah, so thank you so much for that, Tarek.
Yeah.
I'm sort of aware of our time, so I'm going to have to move on to the next person.
Yeah.
Maybe we can ask Chipo and Valencia.
Yeah.
Chipo.
One thing is, Jacob, I'm in friend house, so my friend, I need to go to my friend. He asked calling me, so can I leave now?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for your help.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And your talk. And thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Brilliant. See you soon. Take care. Bye. So yeah, we're going to call on Chipo. Chipo is an extraordinary activist from Zimbabwe. She's going to give her talk in Shona, and Valencia, who speaks Shona from South Africa, is going to help interpret. So we're going to see how that one works. And Chipo is going to talk about her activism in Zimbabwe and here for a freer and better Zimbabwe. Over to you, Chipo.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Chipo. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Then I came from Zimbabwe. I'm Zimbabwean. Then, Zimbabwean long back, it was Rhodesia. Then I grew in, it was Rhodesia. I born in 1953. Then when it was Rhodesia, to me, I was very young and I wasn't know how the situation of, because I was enjoying that time as we were in Rhodesia. But anyway, when I grew up, especially like in 1963, I was grown up a little girl. Then I can hear people, they just doing, but I was a little girl. People, they started to make about to do the war or to go to the war. That's like change in our country from the British to go to the black people is from 1980 the country winning like now it is Zimbabwe, from the Rhodesia change to go to Zimbabwe. Then from that time, yes, we enjoyed. However, we enjoyed like that. It was beneficial for the people who went to the war. And from 1999, all people was crying to say, anyway, now it's Zimbabwe, but we are not even benefit about this. So what can I do? Because what can we do? Because all of these things was for the ZANU-PF who went to the war. They called ZANU-PF. Then people, they organized to start their party fighting with ZANU-PF. Then they called MDCs, Democratic and Change. Then anyway, they fight that one. 2002, we went for vote. Then yes, the vote was fighting with ZANU-PF. They started ZANU-PF, I think they beat it that time, and they started to run in the low dentist to beat some people, or those people who vote for opposition. Then anyway, it was very quiet after that. Then in 2005, they vote again. People, they still want change from ZANU-PF to go to the democratic of change. Then they vote again for the democratic. Then they do again fighting, and people they was killed, and some they was talking and taking, putting the sewage and everything. People they struggling that time. Then anyway, me I voted again 2005. Then after my vote, I just came here. I came 2005 in this country. Then in 2008, they voted again 2008. Then many people they beaten, many people they killed 2008, and many people they ran away from our country and to go everywhere. Many they are in South Africa, especially for the young children. They are still growing. They notice because some they are youth, some they not even working, and people they just ran away to go to the South Africa, and they go everywhere. If you can go, Zimbabweans, they are everywhere. Germany, Australia, America, here in Britain or South or Zambia or Malawi or Mozambique, all over Zimbabwean only. Then anyway, until now, when I'm here I came in 2005. I went to claim asylum in 2009. Then my asylum not even successful. Then until now, I'm still waiting. But if I can see in back home, it's not even nice at all. People, they're still going on vote, and the people, they are still killed, not even settled in Harare. Yes, I've got my children back home, so now I'm still waiting for my status to come, and I don't know because sometimes they can reject, but we still continue to put more papers again. I don't know, as I am a lady, I've got children, and I miss home. I like to go home, but I don't know how can I go home, and they're terrible in Zimbabwe. So not even to see how we can do. So everything is very scattered in Zimbabwe. Like this time now, people they want change. Now when we are here now in Zimbabwe, when I'm always looking at the YouTube, because I'm always looking at the YouTube, I can see people they are suffering, and people they are adapted, and everything, not even settled in Harare. But anyway, all my thinking about I need help to get status. If I can get status, I think I can be settled another half. But now I can think what is happening home, and I can think about my life. How can I survive? Because when I left home, yes, I was a member of MDC. That the side I was, because when I would like to change everything, I left my children, I left my brothers, I left, and the time I left, people they were searching to say, how your mother going? How your sister going with the white people? Because I came here with the white people. Then they was chasing to say where she is. She went with the white people, because when you are a friend of the white people, for those unpaid, they target you. They like to kill you because they thought otherwise we are a spy, or we like to say something about their ZANU-PF, what they are good or they are nice. But everybody in Harare now, they are staying in fear. For in Harare, people they are not even independent. What I'm just saying, because even when we vote about the ZANU-PF at first, our mother and our father wasn't comfortable, because the ZANU-PF benefited themselves, and they cannot even argument with them. If you argument with them what they are doing, they can kill you. They are killing everybody. Not everybody, but they can target for the people who can talk about them. They can come and take you. So even me, I just talk about I need help. I need help in this country to say, to stay safe, to get my status. If I can get my status, either I will be comfortable, because I'm so stressed to say I don't have status, and back home is not even looking well. and I've got my children back home. If I can peeping and to see how they are survive, it's really stressed me. So I think I'll just talk about it shortly like that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chipo. Thank you. Can I ask you? Can I ask you 3 questions, Chipo? Maybe Valencia, you can translate.
Yes,
3
please.
questions.
Okay.
Okay. The first question is, when you were with the MDC in Harare, what sort of things were you doing to resist the ZANU-PF? How did you organize? How did you get the people to come to the streets and to vote, even though they were going to be attacked? Like, what tactics did you use?
Yeah, I was the organizer of running with the flyers and to give people the T-shirts and to take people to go to the, like inviting people to go to do the group and to go to the MDCs. And I was even in a rural area. When I can go in a rural area, I was talking about to change, to say, look, now people, they vote for ZANU-PF, but we don't have any benefit, especially me. My father was the Croat. The ZANU-PF, or let's say it was the comrades that time. My father was the Croat. They was coming to my father and to sleep there. And my father was prepared for food for them. And even the policemen, when they are coming, they can sleep in my father's, because I was genuine to stay with the people. But when the Zimbabwe is saying, anyway, now it's Zimbabwe, we did not benefit anything. Then people, they think about, why is ZANU-PF until now not even benefiting anything? They are busy corruption. But that time I was organized about let's change and to go and to put the papers and to fly. And when people, they are voting, we starting beating. The changing, let's say MDC win. People, they can run with the horses and to put the tear gas to everybody and to beaten everybody. Some they were taking to put in the sewage when they can catch you. So it was very terrible. Even when I left 2005, people, they was struggling, hiding. When you finish your vote, you have to hide. If you can see the soldier coming and straight run in the house, or just to run, some they was going in the bush to sleep in the bush, because they can come midnight or they can come early in the morning, 4 o'clock. So especially the men are sleeping in the bush, because the men was targeted very well. They said men, they are very strong. It was very terrible.
Very terrible. And you've carried on campaigning and working for change in the UK.
Yes.
Could you tell us a little bit about your work here, like what you've done here to try and bring change in Zimbabwe, what the MDC does in exile?
Yeah, we are going to. We have got a branch. I'm just following some. They make a branch already to Reading. So the Reading branch. We've got another branch. So many branches in London. And working is a place. Another branch. Birmingham is another branch. Southland is another branch. You have got all those branches. If we can meet together, sometimes I can go to the, like 31st, they said all of us can go to Zimbabwe Embassy. We need to go to the demonstration, because on 31st in Harare, they've got demonstration in Harare, because the people, they are fighting for change. So here, I'm doing the volunteer. So I'm doing the volunteer, especially to the Brighton, Migrant and Solidarity. I can cook, and they can help us with money. If I cook, if we finish cooked, then we can sell the food. They can help us with that money. I must volunteer again to Voice in Exile. So even now, the time we are not going is this time we started for the coronavirus. So we are not going anywhere. Now we can see the food is coming through the house when we are in the house because they are helping us too much, especially for food or the helping of what I want. But the problem I want only is for the status to make my heart free. I will be free with that only. It will be very difficult for me. I think it can open all my heart, and I will be very happy, like if I can get that one.
So will I. I pray that one day soon we will get you you will have the freedom you so deserve. Can I ask the last question, Chipo?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, people hopefully have heard of Mugabe, the old head of the ZANU, but he died. He died last year. And there's a new person. I mean, how has that changed things in Zimbabwe? Do you see that there is a chance for change, or is it going to be the same?
For now, even in 2017, when they chased away Mugabe, then yes, for that time, he said, I'm very soft like a wool. But he was the one who was killing the Gukura Hundi. He was the one, all those people who was killing. It's him who was killing, but Mugabe was the commander only. But now, people, they said Mugabe was better than this man we left with. That's why they want to do the demonstration on the 31st. They thought otherwise they can move him or to move ZANU PFO. Now they are killing people, they are adopting people. I think it's 2 months he was crying about MTC 3 girls. They abducted for 2 days, 2 nights. They are in the bush. Then anyway, our little president, he screamed. He said, please help me, because they cannot find where the girls is. Then after that, they went to throw them very far out of Harare. I think like 40 kilometers. Then they just chucked them near the road. Then people, they was passing. Then they said, please, can you help us? One was not in conscious, but 2 was in conscious. But one said, please, can you help us? Then they said, where are you coming? We just checking here and we don't know where we are coming from because we came from Harare because they did a demonstration. There was like 15 boys and girls, but they took 3 girls only and they left the boys. But later they keep on holding the boys to put in prison, but they did not put in prison. They are still to say, can you come every week to attend about your case because you was demonstrated the time for the COVID. Then anyway, now they came out now from the hospital. Then they said, no, we did not abduct them. They are lie. I think they went with their boyfriend. They put them in prison. Then they was in prison attending the court from the prison until people, they said, anyway, you have to give them bail because all the United Nations, all the countries, they know the 3, and it was a 3 again, the MP. The other girl is MP for the MDC. Then all they adapted. That's why they scream to say how they do it. But now they charged the bail to 10,000 for each. Then now they are attending 2 times a week to the policemen to say we are here because they collect all the passports. But now they thought the one who is there now is the devil. He is not even to get communication with people. Now even you can see Zimbabwe, the doctors, they are on strike. no doctors now in hospital. The teachers, they are not even giving enough money, or even they are on COVID, they are not going to school, but they are crying. And before COVID, they was crying already and to do demonstration. You not even take up the head up to maintenance the doctors or to maintenance the teacher to give them enough money. So he busy corruption and to take that money for COVID, because the country, they are helping Zimbabwe to say Zimbabwe is poor. Let me give them money for COVID, but he's taking that money again to put in their company. So people, they notice it to say, okay, the doctors, they are on strike. Teachers, they don't have money. People, they are not working, especially those people, they are coming from, boys, they are coming from university. Some, they don't know how the job. They are selling the juice card for $5 juice card on the street, but they are educated boys coming from university, not even any job, not even working. So people, they are struggling. They said, anyway, what can we do? Keep on adapting people. So last week they adapted the journalist, and the journalist went everywhere. Then the following day, the journalists come out, oh, we did not adapted him. We put him in cells. So you can see, for the people who see on YouTube yesterday, the journalist is in prison in Chikurub. And another, again, the MDC member is the MP. He is in prison, including with the journalist. So you can see everything is not even nice, because they said people, they are going on strike on the 31st. So let's not even going to strike, because they want to take off the president. So it's better to adapt them. So anyway, people, they are suffering now. All the people, they are hiding in the bush, because early in the morning they can knock on the door, especially the house for the journalist. They pushed the door and they break the door exactly to get the journalist was sleeping in the house. Then when they broke the door, they just get in 8 of them to go to fetch him. We can see in the video what he's doing on YouTube. Mine now, I think I'm going to be mental, because I'm always on YouTube, because I'm always thinking about home.
Yeah.
Sure.
And can I so on the 31st, there's going to be a big strike in Zimbabwe and big protests.
Yes,
and you're going to London on the 31st?
Yeah, if I can get money, but I'm not. If I can get money for the bus, I think
we can. And can we? I mean, is there? Can we as British people come up to London on the 31st to join the protest?
Because all the time when they are doing protests, the policemen, the British can come to guard the people.
So we can come on the 31st to London. It's at the Zimbabwean embassy. Is that right? In central London. So that do you know what time?
They did not, but I think their slogans did not tell the time, because I think in Harare I heard that early in the morning. But in Harare they said, if we are doing the protests, if they manage to get gathering what they are talking about, they said we are not going. They said, please prepare not to go home, because we like this man to be out. But
so it's going to be big. It's going to be.
If they fail to get in, because now they put policemen everywhere and the soldier is running, and the people, they put a curfew again to say 6 a.m. You have to go to work, or 6 o'clock. We have to in your house. Don't even walking from your house. You have to stay in. So people, they are suffering from now. So we don't know that day of 31st. How did they go in Harare in city?
Okay, so the thing to watch and to spread the news and to be aware is the 31st. That we need to be alert and look at Twitter and YouTube and try and spread the word. Because on the 31st we're going to try and get rid of the ZANU on the 31st.
Yes. Sure.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much, Chipo. I'm conscious of time.
No.
Thank you for what you said. It's amazing. You are such a hero.
Thank you very much.
And we will keep struggling, and we will get you to London on the on the 31st, and we will be with you. And yeah, and hopefully, please God, soon you will have your freedom.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much. I think I said, you know what I said? I would like to learn to talk about it, to talk with people, because if I can keep on doing translate with somebody, sometimes I can not even use it to talk, isn't it?
Yeah, you're amazing, people. You are amazing.
That's why
Oh, okay, but I'm
you
gonna have to cut you down because we've got
Vanessa, thank you
fascinating.
very much, my love.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, brilliant. Thank you, Chipo.
Thank you,
So the last one is Fascine, who is from Guinea, which was one of the first, if not the first place in Africa to get its independence from France, from the empire. But I mean, has a very sad political history, but with an incredible struggle and resistance. So Fascine is going to talk a little bit about the current democratic struggles in Guinea. Thank you so much, Chipo, once again.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. My name is Fascine. I'm from Guinea, that's West Africa. But Guinea had a turbulent political history after rejecting Imperial France law called Loi Cadre. So Guinea declared now independence on October, the 2nd October 1958. So 2 years earlier than other French country in Africa. So, hello, can you hear me? So earlier than other, okay, that's fine. So earlier than other French country in Africa, so that law from France called in French a loi cadre. So that was 1956 after tremendous, pressure from the colony transferring considerable administration power to the independence. Most African had asked for example, to that law, to get their freedom or independence from France. So France was continued to control foreign affairs, currency, economic matter. So consequently, Guinea held a referendum and decisively vote against any further French colonial rule. Feeling the accession to that law come from France, so we'll position Guinea as a junior partner to France. Then we say no. When we did the referendum, we say no. We vote for no. So that was organized by Guinean branch in Francophone country, like West and Central African country, by 1958. So Guinea became radical and driven by pressure from grassroots and is defied the position of other French country, territorial, and vote for immediate independence. So then first president was Ahmed Sékou Touré. He'd been in power for 26 years after independence in 1958. But it was dictatorship because he was only one political party belonged to him. Then he died in power. He don't do nothing, no democracy, no education, no health service, no infrastructure for young people. Then he died on power. That was 1984. Then we got coup from military junta. Took power now for 24 years. He was same man. He was military too, dictatorship, no democracy, no election, no constitution. So that man too died in power. It was 2008. After another group, they are also soldier, took power now for nearly 2 years. That was around 2008-9. But 2010 now, everything start to be okay because we did one new man now in power. So we thought everything gonna be okay. Then he did his first term. That was 5 years. So this year now gonna be last term for him. But last year he tried to change now the constitution to be in power now for life. Then people start to do demonstration now every day. Now they kill people. when you go out for demonstration for freedom or for democracy. So even myself, I was get involved in political party. We did demonstration in Guinea, thing to change about democracy, freedom, and free speech. So still now, people keep fighting, but nothing changed still now. Yeah, we struggle for that till now.
Yeah. So fascinating. I mean, it is an amazing. I mean, the history of Guinea. I mean, through knowing you, it's been a real privilege to find out a bit more about the history of Guinea and the struggles there. You know, obviously, like a very radical population that you know voted for independence before anybody else was brave, and a very sad history.
Yeah, so sad.
But
So
I
sad.
was just wondering, like, so sad. But for me, I think it's what's really interesting is you know here in the UK, like I've been on a lot of protests. People get cross with the police. There's sometimes some pushing. Maybe you get kettled when it's really bad. There's tear gas. But you guys in Guinea, like you're facing real, and the same with Chipo in Zimbabwe, like real repression, like real serious risk to life. And I'm like interested, like how do you organize together under those circumstances? Like how is it that you manage to build a party, to build a movement when there is no free speech, when you know you could disappear, you can be killed, you can be jailed for life? Like how do you manage to organize these big protests and these big movements in those conditions?
Jacob, honestly, it's something wonder me when I see the way people do demonstration here in England. Because I remember that 2008, people went to stadium to do demonstration. 150 was killed. That's according to UN and the Human Rights Watch. People was killed. So even you want to do demonstration like last Monday, people tried to do again, but many people was killed and plenty was in prison still now. So honestly, it's not easy to do it. Only you have to hide. Sometimes you don't even sleep your own house. You have to sleep to your friend's house. If you know you have to do demonstration tomorrow, you have to hide yourself. Sometimes they even come, 2 days before your demonstration day, they will come to arrest you. Till now, people in the prison. Because this new man was elected in 2010, so people was thinking now everything is okay now. We can breathe now. But he finished his term now. He's supposed to finish this year, but he tried now to change now, to be in the power now. To die in the power. So people start to do that demonstration from 2 years now. But still now, you don't want to understand. You got now new constitution that can help him to be in the power. And it changed so many things. Even for radio station, it's not easy to you to say same thing. You see, so to be honest, it's not that easy like here. At least here you got freedom. They don't shoot on people like I saw on the TV sometimes, just to make me laugh. Then when I compare, it's so sad for us, honestly. Yeah, but sometimes you take risks to go out to go do demonstration. Sometimes you can be killed or to be in prison. Yeah, that's something we had that one so often. As even this Monday, last Monday was same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just like, so, I mean, I guess it's very hard for me to imagine, but sort of practically you have to kind of build a lot of trust now with your comrades and be very careful. And yet, like, it's amazing to me that you're able to bring people out into the streets, that like you're prepared to organize, you're prepared to take these risks, and that the people will come out. I mean, this is for me, like, this is to me mind blowing, right? Because the risks are so high, no? Like, but I don't know, like, what is it you think that like maybe that like drives people to do it, that says, okay, I'm going to take these risks, I'm going to come out on the streets, I'm going to build a movement irrespective of everything?
Yeah, to be honest, Jacob, risk is so high. But sometimes if you don't do it, people are gonna take. Those people don't control you. But at least, like you got some kind of organization in Africa called ECOWAS and African Union and European Union. Sometimes those people can help, but just is talk. You see, sometimes you can call those people or tell them to explain to them what happened to your country. Sometimes, on diplomatic way, they can help you, like to talk to the president, what to do, don't do this, don't do that. But you have to fight something. You have to go to the state. You have to do demonstration. At least, you see, that sometimes can help. Sometimes, but It's so risky to do it, honestly. Because to
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
somebody now in Guinea, like just to say hi to somebody, honestly.
yeah,
But people don't go to court to say why you kill. No, no, no. You see, like this day now, because the man have to finish his term in December. So normally we go election in October, in 18 October. But you're not supposed to be a candidate. But he say no. He say he's gonna go. But people start to fight now. That one from last year. But
yeah,
many was killed. Honestly.
yeah. And are there things that we can do here,
Hmm.
as kind of, Europeans, as British people?
Hmm.
I mean, how can we support the struggle in Guinea? Are there things that we can do?
Basically, like I remember when people, when those, I mean, ambassador in Guinea. I remember last time I saw in the TV. Then ambassador from Russia was support that idea from president to say, okay, you can be in power for life. Then uh, ambassador from England, she was there that day. She said, no, 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 no. That idea don't come. I mean, that don't come from us. That's only you. That's your idea. Us, we are here just to respect democracy in the country. So that was problem, you see. So sometimes, like France always say no, England say no, you see. Only some country like China, like China, Russia, and Turkey, because they go ambassadors. So them now, they always say yes, you see. So,
Yeah. But as citizens, as private individuals, as people who care about freedom and solidarity, I mean, are there things that we can do? Is there a kind of movement in exile here in the UK? I guess it's bigger in France, but like, are there movements that we can get involved in, or a beginning political party that we can follow to get updates, to support the struggle?
yeah, Jacob, yeah, yeah, of course. Honestly, yeah. Because honestly, we need to do that. That's only way to help us. Yeah, that's only way to help us. Otherwise, you honestly, we don't know what to do. Yeah, we always want to change, man, but it's not that easy.
No,
You
it's
see?
it's uh, it's very hard. So we need to
Yeah.
get educated. We need to get involved, and we need to do our research to support you in
Okay,
the
no,
struggle.
yeah,
I mean, I'm
exactly.
conscious of time. We've kind of overrun by 5 minutes, so I'm
Okay.
gonna have to wrap it up. I mean, do you have any last remarks about the struggle and about the well, maybe
No,
maybe I can ask you a more general question. Like, what is it to you, what does freedom mean to you? Maybe that's where we should end. Like, what
it's
does
lots, honestly, Jacob.
what does
It's
freedom
lot.
mean?
Freedom is, yeah, yeah, freedom is lots, honestly. Because sometimes I'm here, when I see people in my country in TV here, people don't even have freedom. So I got kind of, honestly, I got kind of pain. I say, how come? Till now, people, even you cannot say what you want to say. You say something, they take you to prison. Why? You see? So, to be honest, that's why I always say to Alison, I say, now, if I go back to Guinea, maybe I will kill or I will be on prison for life. Because I'm not going to be quiet. Honestly, I'm
Yeah.
not going to be quiet. Yeah.
Well, of
That's
course, of
always,
course.
yeah, that's always I say to Alison here. I say, when I go back to now, no, no, no. Maybe I will be killed or maybe I will be in prison for life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know how freedom
And
means.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
think, I mean, for me, maybe this is maybe like a really good place to end it. I mean, in the different ways.
Definitely.
Tariq has come to the UK to have the freedom to love and to be himself, and Chipo has come, fled for the UK, because of her struggles for freedom in Zimbabwe, for the chance to be truly independent, and you too, and I think maybe like it's true for all of us. Like you say, like we have, like maybe this is the thing that has been bothering me that all the time. It's like, what is it that motivates people? Well, it
No.
is the chance. It is the chance to be free that we need. We
Yeah.
need to be in a world in which each of us can have the control of our own destiny. That we can be ourselves. That we can
Yeah.
that we can love
Honestly,
and
Jacob,
we
if
can.
you guys can do something like Human Rights do, I mean, like I mean, like Amnesty International do and Human Rights Watch, or because they always do report to UN. You see, to just to let people what happened in Guinea. You see.
Yeah, and to raise to raise awareness, to build like international solidarity across borders, so that these people cannot continue to just exploit us all, and that we can, as I think the great Billy Bragg said, this is where we're going to leave it. You know, freedom is merely privilege extended unless enjoyed by one.
Honestly.
Yeah. And on that note, I guess we're all going to have to say goodbye. So maybe everyone can unmute and they can say, Chipo can say goodbye, Valencia can say goodbye, Fascinator can say goodbye. We've lost Tarek, he had to go, but thank you so much, everyone, for
thank you so much for
watching,
Jacob. Thank
listening.
you so much.
And yeah, next year we will be free.
Finger crossed.
Bye, Chipo.
Okay, bye, Jacob. Thank you so much.
Fascinator.
Okay, bye-bye.
Have a good time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye,
everyone.
Chipo.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Valencia.
Bye, Jacob.
Bye, bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Thank you all. Bye-bye. Was that all right, Karim? Thank you so much. I don't know if you can hear me, Karim.
Perfect. Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you very much.
I hope that was okay.
Yeah,
a
that
bit
was
messy.
great. I will send you on your email address. I will send you like the YouTube link so you can have access to the stream, like the live and stuff.
Yeah, fantastic. And we can put it out there and spread it as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.
Bye bye.